Evening, viewers. Mark here from Watchtower Alert 2. Short video. Thought this would be a good time to just share something with you that I've just read that was posted to me. Tall Bodies of Elders. Reference: Spiral Binding of Shepherding Textbook. Dear brothers, since the release of the new Shepherding textbook, several elders have asked about the possibility of having their textbook spiral bound. There is no objection if an elder personally spiral binds or laminates his own textbook, or does so for other elders. This is where it gets interesting, and I'm deeply troubled. If he has another baptized brother who is not an elder to do the work for him, the elder must watch while the work is being done. I'll repeat that bit again. The elder must watch while the work is being done. I've got a problem with that to start with, in as much as he has to be baptized. He's not reading it, he's just binding it. If he's a professional binder and he's not baptized but having a study, he can't do it. But if he's baptized, he can bind the book. But the elder, so it implies, has to watch over him while he's doing it. Must watch while the work is being done. Okay, well that's just another point. Next sentence. Outside companies, comma, unbelievers, comma, or sisters are not permitted to do this work. Outside companies, unbelievers, or sisters are not permitted to do this work. The material in the book is confidential, comma, and confidentiality must be preserved. Okay, let's just look at that for a second. That last sentence. Outside companies, unbelievers, and guess who's been roped into that category? Yes, you sisters. You're not permitted to do the work. Imagine that you are a professional binder. You are maybe a full-time pioneer working part-time. You can't bind this book even with an elder stood there watching you. And the reason you can't do that work and contribute to the theocracy of this book is because you're a woman. You are a woman. They then go on to say that the material in the book is confidential, and confidentiality must be preserved. What are they implying by that? Sisters are not permitted to do this work. Confidentiality must be preserved. Are they saying that you can't be trusted? Is that what they're implying? You can have a man do it as long as he's baptized and you've got an elder watching him, but sisters, no. You're not permitted, it says, to do the work because you're a woman. Question. Scenario. To all you elders out there, a bit of thinking matter. What happens if you have a woman, let's use the professional binder bit because it just helps with the scenario. Doesn't have to be that way. Imagine she works in this type of stationary atmosphere. She's exemplary, she's a pioneer, and she's a member of the anointed, part of the faithful and discreet slave class, wanting to help, but now finds out that she can't even touch the book or go near the book, even with supervision, because she's a woman. You can't write this stuff, can you? I believe from the experiences that we've seen with regards to the treatment of women in this organisation, that this is the tip of the iceberg. That there are many things, many experiences out there, and I've read them and I've seen them on video, and there are many more that probably haven't come out yet, that show very clearly where women stand within this organisation. For this particular letter, the referencing of spiral binding, you are not privileged enough to be able to do that. This book is far too important to risk it to be in female hands. One more question, dear brothers who wrote this letter. What do you think of all those elders' wives out there that see this book in their husbands' studies? Do you think they all stay away from it? Do you think none of them read it? Are you convinced of that? Do you realise by this letter coming out exactly, once again, what damage you're causing? I'm here to expose it, and so are many others. You are a disgrace. How dare you treat women in such a way as to think they couldn't even be trusted to bind a book because of their gender. How dare you do that to them? It is shocking beyond belief. How do you think Jesus Christ would view that? I'm embarrassed to think that I was once a Jehovah's Witness. I really am. How dare you do that to women? You're not fit to tie up their shoelaces. You're really not. End of message.